and welcome to my spring/autumn journal tag. As you know, here in New Zealand we're currently in autumn, but I know that most of you are in the Northern Hemisphere and are celebrating spring at the moment. So I've decided to make it a combined spring/autumn journal tag, and whatever season you're in, you can do. Okay, question number 1. What unused spring or /autumn themed journals do you have? I'm in autumn, and so these are the journals that I've got. This one I bought at a op shop for $1.50, and it didn't come with a lock. And some pages just have random stuff on them, but others have autumn leaves. So it just depends on. It's a shame that the whole thing isn't actually autumn leaves, but anyway, there is some autumn in there, which is great. Okay, so the next autumn themed journal in my unused pile is this one. This is also one that I got from an op shop, charity store. I'm not really into frozen, but I just like the fact that it had autumn leaves on it, and I thought that'd be perfect to use for autumn, something a bit different. And it's a Disney one. Okay, now this was actually, I got this at a charity shop as well, and it was actually a photo album. But what I'm going to do, I pulled out all the bits of string that the photos, that would use to hold the photos in. When I eventually use it, I'm going to pull out all these bits, and I'm actually going to stick in some extra pages the same colour as this and make it into a journal. But it's handcrafted, recycled paper, and it's made with real leaves. Don't ask me what leaves they are, I would not have a clue. It's bound with a stick, and same as the back. But I thought it was something really different, which I'll probably use next autumn. This one was also a purchase from an op shop. You can get so much good stuff from charity shops. Kiwis, if you're listening, there's so many different journals and stickers. Definitely go to charity shops when you see them. I have no idea if charity shops are big overseas, but if they are, they're definitely worth a look. This was the same as the other one. It was a photo album. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the plastic sleeves off, add in a few other different pages, put a sticker over the memo bit, and make it into a autumn journal, because I thought the design was just perfect. It's got the same design on the back as well, so I'm going to add extra pages and add it a lot thicker because there's a lot of room in there. And this one, staying on my journal as turning a journal into, staying on my photo album / journal theme I seem to have going. Here is another photo album, which I'll do the same. Take the plastic off, add some extra pages in, and make it into a journal. I'm not too worried about the holes or the fact that there's squares on it. I'll just write over top of it. I could put stickers over. It doesn't worry me. I'm pretty relaxed when it comes to that sort of thing. I quite like the design of this. This also reminded me of autumn. It's got the same on the back. Well, this is another book that I got, which technically it's sort of a, not really, well, technically it's not a journal, it's a book about fallen leaves and stuff. bit of info on the front, a few pictures, a few pockets where you can put autumn leaves in, which I quite like the idea of that. These already came with it. But at the back, there's paper to write in. And what I'm also going to do is add in extra paper in here to make it more room to journal. But I like the idea of that, so I thought I'll make that into a journal. Okay, so those are all my empty autumn journals that I will be using in the future. Okay, question 2. What spring/autumn themed journaling supplies do you have? Okay, staying with autumn, I have, I don't know if that's going to see that very well at all. A washi tape. Some they look a bit more Thanksgiving-y themed, but I could sort of put them in as autumn as well. Some more autumn stickers. More stickers. Lots of pictures and stuff from magazines. A whole lot of autumn cards that I have that I quite often stick in my journals and write in them. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast. And just some more, couple of scrapbooking type pages. Okay, question 3. What spring or autumn journal supplies do you wish that I had? I wish that I had more stickers, more autumn stickers and more autumn washi tape, but they're pretty much impossible to find here in New Zealand. So I usually get them from AliExpress, but even then there's not a lot to get. Question 4. What journal are you currently working in, and how have you incorporated the spring/autumn theme onto your pages? I'm way behind in my journaling at the moment. I've written notes on a bit of paper so I know what I've got to do, but this will be the journal that I will be starting for March 8th. And I'll be decorating, but I haven't got a chance to do that yet, but I wanted to get this autumn spring journal tag out straight away. And I'll be obviously decorating with bits and all of the stuff that I showed you. I'll be decorating in with that. Question 5. Where is your favourite place to journal during spring and autumn? My favourite place to journal is actually on my bed. I've actually got a desk over there, but it is so piled up with all my different projects I've got to do that I've actually lie on my bed, on my tummy, and journal there at the moment. It's my favourite place. Number 6. What fun activities or events this spring/autumn are you looking forward to documenting in your journal? I have a few different activities I'll be going to. One will be a Māori games in the forest workshop, so I'll be journaling about that, just because I'm a teacher, early childhood teacher, so I'll be journaling about that, and that's pretty much the only thing I've really got happening that's sort of to do with journaling. Any to do with autumn or anything exciting that I'll be doing. Number 7. Do you have any spring/autumn traditions that you have recorded in my journal? No, I don't really have any autumn traditions. Occasionally I put up like an autumn wreath, but I haven't this year. So I haven't journaled about that. I don't really have any. It's only really decorating my journal. It's pretty much the only autumny sort of tradition that I have. Question 8. When does it truly feel like spring/autumn for me? For me, it's pretty much when the leaves turn brown and they all fall off, and it's driving past and seeing all the leaves, all the autumn leaves flying off in the wind and all over the ground. That's when it really feels like autumn for me. Question 9. Does your journaling change at all with the changing of the seasons? Not really. I have been spending a lot of time and journaling outside under the sun umbrella when it's summer, but now it's getting a bit chillier, because I'm sticking lots of stuff in and I don't want stuff to fly away in the wind, I'm journaling here inside of my bed. So no, that's pretty much the only change. It's pretty much my location. And final question, question 10. What are my journaling goals for spring and autumn? I've got so many journals that I have to complete. Obviously this one I'm behind in, plus some other art journals, and I want to complete all of those pretty much in the next month or so. Okay, that's all of those questions.